Round 2 of the Alabama State playoffs, and it was literally round 2 in a few of the matchups. Joe Emer, Rob Lee Hockey, this is 1st and 10, and it is Rematch Friday.
Yeah, that's kind of the theme tonight. The first 5 games will show you all rematches, except a lot more on the line this time.
Absolutely, and let's start with you. We'll start you with the stunner tonight. Look at that score. Daphne, the only team left in the playoffs with a losing record coming in, upsets Fairhope tonight, 16-14.
Fairhope routed the Trojans just a few weeks ago, but the Trojans pulled a shocker tonight. Daphne most likely will play unbeaten and top-ranked Auburn next week. We'll have highlights of that one coming up.
Yeah, that is a shocker. A good one also at Pritchard Stadium tonight. A trip to the quarterfinals up for grabs. Another one of those rematches, Spanish Fort and Viger, and it is our game of the week.
Same 2 teams, different setting this time around at Pritchard Stadium. And there's the added pressure knowing that our Kerry Chow is on the sideline too. He joins us live. What's up, Kerry?
Guys, in the 5 o'clock show, I predicted that it'd be a gritty, gutsy game. That's exactly what it was over here at Pritchard Stadium. Let's take a look at the highlights. Monica Gable frying up some excellent source of protein for round 2 of the high school playoffs. First quarter, Jerry Collins throws to the outside where he hits Marvin Shin. The Alabama commit does the rest. He sprints 51 yards to pay dirt, and the Wolves are up 6. But at the start of the second quarter, Patrick McGavin with the quarterback sneak. The Toros take the lead 7-6. Third quarter, the Toros parade right down the field after the half, cap it off with a Zach Fowler 3-yard touchdown. They're up 14-6. The Wolves, however, unfazed. Just minutes later, Collins hits Mario Richardson for the wide-open touch. It's a 14-12 game. Now to the fourth quarter, and the seesaw starts to tip. Elijah Peters up the gut. He's like Diddy. Can't nobody hold him down. He's got to keep on moving. That makes it a 21-12 game, and it would stay that way. Spanish Fort wins 21-12. They advance to play the winner of Carver Montgomery and Briarwood Christian. A fantastic game. And now I'm joined by Spanish Fort head coach Brian Vincent. Just an amazing game. Talk about your team's performance.
Just gutsy. That's the best way to say it, is gutsy. From play one, there was a lot of momentum swings in the football game, a lot of momentum swings, but you know what? We just hung in there. Every time we made them snap it, we came back and we played extremely hard every single snap, and you know what? We just made some plays towards the end and really had a huge goal line stand and a couple other big offensive plays, and we were able to come out here with a win.
And speaking of all the momentum switches, what was that marquee play that you think did it for you guys?
I think there was 2 plays. I think the goal line stand on 4th and inches to stop them down there right before the half, and I also think that Elijah Peters' run right there when it was a 14-12 football game, he went for about 70 yards, was really the 2 major plays in the football game.
Last year you guys lost to Viger twice. This year you guys sweep the series. Never won here at Pritchard Stadium ever in the history of Spanish Fort. What does this win mean for the team?
It just means a lot for the team. It means a lot for the program. It means a lot for our school and our community. We're a young program. We're a growing program. This is only our second winning season, second year in the playoffs, but I just can't say enough about our town and community and this program and these kids. These teams, they played their hearts out tonight. They played their hearts out, and I'm extremely proud of them and the coaches.
Absolutely. Hey, congratulations, Coach.
Appreciate it.
Nice job. There you guys have it again. The final score from Pritchard, 21-12. Spanish Fort advances. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Kerry. Yeah, so Viger will not defend its 5A state championship.
And they talk about Spanish Fort. A few years ago, they were 0-10, just starting out, and now they're advancing in the second round of the playoffs. Coach Brian Vincent and the guys have really done a great job for the Toros.
Yeah, so they are into the quarters. Good Gulf Shores followed. They hammered the floor 42-14 first time they met. Rattlers, though, have won 7 of 8 since. Hey, how about this? Brett Hudson, the student at Gulf Shores, organized his school and faculty. They donated $1,000 to Timothy Robinson's family, the young man who was hurt for the floor. Look at this first play of the game, though. Look like we're going to have a repeat of the first matchup. Logan Paul to Brandon Gottfried, 69 yards, 7-0 Gulf Shores. That was their first play of the game. They didn't do much after that. LaFleur controlling the clock. Carl Davis doing a nice job here, scrambling. Nice gain of 15 yards. That set up a 1-yard Davis touchdown. So we're tied at the half at 7. The LaFleur D was getting it done. Watch here. Darren Fry tips it and picks it. Nice stop of the drive there, and it was a frustrating night for Logan Paul. Second half, watch this. They go for the field goal. Oh, it's a fake. Danny Woodson, who's an outstanding player, 15 yards into the end zone. LaFleur goes up 14-7 in the third, and the Rattlers holding on right now. Gulf Shores has just narrowed the gap a little, but it's still a 13-point lead in the fourth quarter. So it looks like LaFleur is going to get a little revenge on Gulf Shores in advance to the quarterfinals.
Thomasville got the best of UMS Wright in their first meeting, beating the Dogs 42-37. But remember, UMS got pummeled by Jackson in the regular season last year, then returned the favor in the playoffs on their way to another state championship. So Bulldogs always tough in that postseason, and they get Thomasville at home. This time, too, UMS would strike first. Quarterback Greg Foshee connects on this 41-yard TD pass to Chase Williamson to put the Bulldogs on top 7-0 in the first. Late first quarter, Thomasville trying to answer. Freshman quarterback Tevin Waters goes long and finds Tevin Pope, who makes the incredible grab, putting the Tigers deep in Bulldog territory. Second quarter, same drive. Waters goes to the air again, but finds Bulldogs. Patrick Garstecki makes the pick to stop the Tigers' drive, and this one was low scoring in the first half, only 7-0, and UMS Wright goes on to win it 21-7. The winner, which is the Bulldogs, will face Sacs or number 2 Hanley. If Sacs win the game, it will be at UMS Wright.
And Jackson rolls over Opp on the road, a big win on the road. Jackson impressive in his first 2 games of the playoffs, 45-13. The Aggies advance, so they are still alive. UMS still alive in 4A Region 1. They advance to the quarters. You know, every week we like to check in on a Fox 10 Twitter page. Last week our Twitters came out of the gate slowly kind of to start the playoffs.
We're hoping to step it up in round 2, so let's go over to Cherish and see how's it going, Cherish.
Thanks, Joe Rob. We have a lot of tweeters tonight. We have some folks at the the Daphne Fairhope game, the Davidson Blunt game, and also the LaFleur Gulf Shores game. Thank you guys for tweeting from those games. Jason Armoy, She's Seeing 17, Wasabi K, and Inel Go Hard. Some really interesting names for those. They've all kept the scores coming into Twitter at Fox 10 Sports all night long. Thank you guys. We can't thank you enough for sending the scores and also your comments. And, of course, we love the twit pics. Jason Armoy sent us a picture from the Daphne Fairhope game. And what you see here is the guys on the sidelines. Now, this picture really says it all to me as far as Friday Night Lights, those lights back in the corner. I mean, really, that is a picture of Friday Night Lights. Thank you again, Jason Armoy, for sending that pic to Twitter at Fox 10 Sports. Now, we're going to bring you some highlights of the Daphne Fairhope game coming up after the break, so make sure you stick around. Back to you guys.
We're just getting started on 1st and 10. After the break, round 2 of the playoffs continue. Davidson versus Blunt, the Warriors looking strong. And later, we head to the final week of regular season games in Florida. You're watching 1st and 10.